there, friends. Today I want to play with another Google tool, and that tool is Google Drawings. My favorite way to get to it is to click Drive, and then when you hit Drive, hit New, and then you've got to hit More, and then from the More list, you can choose Google Drawings. It's always a good habit to name your files, and we're going to name this one Day 1, and then put your initials. Remember to put your initials, not my initials, so it keeps this more easy to understand. There are many tools to play with, but our first tool is going to be the Shape tool. I need you to quickly make 4 tools on your screen. You may grab whatever shapes you want and simply drag them out. Switch to another shape. You can go to another area of shapes, but I want 4 of them on your screen as quickly and efficiently as you can. If you want to add a few more while you're exploring, you may do that as well, but get them on there. And then continue by making them each their own color. You've got single colors. You can also do awesome things like gradients. Once you've got all the colors changed, then I want you to experiment with the line colors. When you pick a color, you may notice it's hard to see, and that's because of something called the line weight. By adjusting the line weight, you can make them a lot more easy to see. Because we want to see these skills burned into our memories, I would like you to change the line color on every single one. You can make the line size different on every single one. See what kind of cool creations you can come up with as you adjust your shapes. You may also choose to adjust the lines on your shape. You can say, hey, that looks cool with the dotted lines, or you can say, hey, it doesn't. But you're just experimenting with all the options. Let's also experiment with the Fun Line tool. Start with just a straight line. And of course, it does a straight line. Just like a moment ago, you can change the color, you can change the thickness. But that's pretty boring compared to the other cool things like adding an arrow. With that arrow, it's really powerful for you to change that line weight. Totally makes it a different looking shape when you do that. Pick your colors. You can once again fiddle with the ability to make it dotted or not dotted. You could change the end of your arrow to a different shape. You have all those options available. After you've tried the line, do the elbow connector. These are kind of cool. There are points on the end of each shape, and you can connect your line so it goes from piece to piece. If you don't like them, you can do undo, which is also Control Z. I'm going to go back to my line tool. I'm going to find the next cool one. I'm going to try a curved connector, and I'm going to go from the head to the heart. I'm going to try that again because it didn't do what I want. I want to click on that head once. And now it's connected to the point on the heart, so you stretch it to it when you're done. I'm going to do just a plain curve. These are cool. You click once, you click a second time, you click a third time, and then when you're finally happy with your curve, you double click to finish it. And then you play with your lines to make it look more awesome and give it a more colorful nature. Let's do a quick polyline, which is how you'd make a polygon that you wanted. Once you've got that built, then you can go back to all your cool shadings and other options to make it look more awesome. The next and last one is the awesome scribble. This lets you write your name, which is extremely cool. And then you can change and make it look fancy and all that jazz. Speaking of names, those are words, and you can add a text box. I'm going to grab my text box and get it so it fits. And then I'm going to just type hello world. And then you can take that and give it a size. And you can give it a font. You've got lots of cool ones to pick from. And of course you can do a font color. Yeah, that doesn't work when it sits on top of the other one. There we go, now it shows up. And then when you click away, the box disappears. So it is a good idea to shrink the box to a size that fits the word. Then it's easier for when you're moving and placing. Speaking of moving and placing, watch this. If you do Control C, which is copy, and Control V, you can get a second one. You can change the color of the second one, and then you can zoom in with the zoom tool, and you can move these so that they create an awesome 3D effect. Really, really slick. When you zoom back out, I'm going to go back to zoom, and I'm going to right click to zoom out, and check out how sharp that looks with the 3D text. I'm going to use the sweet zoom to fit to get everything back. And then the last tool we're going to use for this quick lesson is insert word art. I'm going to put go whoa, and I'm going to press enter. When it gives me my awesome go whoa, I can move it where I want. I can change my cool colors. They look really sweet with these fancy gradients, especially if you give it an outline that pops. I'm going to change the thickness. And at this point, I'm going to say you have got your introductory skills in Google Drawings. And because it's a Google Doc, you can simply close it and get to work on your next project. It'll be there tomorrow when you search for it. Thanks for following along and have a great day.